Let's talk about the ACAC now, and there's bragging rights, but much more also on the line. This week at Adams Central, South Adams, South Adams, man, picking up right where they left off last season when they won that sectional championship, beat obviously Woodland, and beat a good Busco team as well on the way to that title. How do you see this one playing out? Because South Adams has the Stuber brothers on offense, and they have been fantastic thus far in the season.
Adams Central's been up and down, which is kind of what we would thought what South Adams would be, because they're so young in so many different positions. And Coach Graham Mosier has really had to commit a lot of sophomores to what they do. If they're sitting 5-0, we kind of assume Woodland is number one in that conference. But I don't think we should overlook South Adams, particularly what happened in the playoffs last year. So in a couple weeks, we're going to see that game. It should be really interesting. But this is kind of a toss-up game because Adams Central has had some stinkers, and they've looked pretty good. So what are the Flying Jets? I think they have a big-time opportunity Friday to prove that they're on the upswing.
And when it comes to Adams Central, they're going to run the football. They've got Schultz and Macklin, kind of a thunder and lightning thing going on right now. Parker Bates is in there at quarterback. He hasn't been asked to throw the football a whole bunch because they've run it so well. He's in his first year as a starter, and of course, if you're a starting quarterback at Adams Central, you get about 6 years of starting experience out of that. Because they've had so many quarterbacks that have started 4 years, at least in recent history. But if you're Adams Central, how do you make sure that you're playing like even keel? You mentioned they've been up or down, Jekyll and Hyde. How do you make sure that you're on the upswing in this game? Because obviously, it's a huge contest, not only in conference, but considering the rivalry and the proximity.
Yeah, definitely. You just need to find something to do against that South Adams offense that has really played very well. You have to think at some point this season with all these young guys is South Adams is going to have a little bit of a hiccup and have some issues, and that could be Friday if Adams Central is able to force them. But it'll be very interesting because Adams Central, bragging rights, Adams County bragging rights on the line. So it's a very, very big deal down there this Friday. It should be fun.
Jay County is also going to be traveling to Woodland, I guess. Jay County being a 4A school, we always think, man, they've got some bodies. And I think we expected them to be a little bit better this year based on the scores that we've seen. But if you're Woodland, obviously a game you don't want to overlook.
No, and this is kind of when we start seeing Woodland's schedule pick up a little bit. They've got Lima Central Catholic next Saturday, South Adams and Adams Central, too, to finish out the season. So Jay County not as good as we thought they were going to be. That Bluffton win for Bluffton last week over Jay County was surprising to a lot of people. But Jay County still a 4A school, like you said, going to bring a lot of bodies, bigger team than Woodland has faced this season, at least the majority of their opponents. But this is kind of when it starts ramping up for Woodland, and we're really going to find out just how good this team is over the next month.